In this video we are back with Find the Burgers for the brand new forest updates. Thank you so much for choosing my video. If you do find it helpful, if you can leave it a like, drop me a comment and of course hit that subscribe button to help support my channel. So I love the new forest area. I love that they have got the burger phone, which is sort of like the UK's old red phone boxes. I love that touch. I love the fact that the cabin is your name. So for the fire, you can see the torch there and then you just need to go ahead and light it. So if you actually talk to the character, they give you the hint. You've literally got the burning tree behind you. What I don't get is that for something so simple that you could actually figure out that you've got to go and light it. For this one, they give you a major clue, but for Rune, it's really difficult, which I will show you in a moment. There's like no clues at all. But taking the lit torch back, and again, love that scripting. So here is the start of Runic, so I will do this in a moment. It would have been nice maybe to have a rune or something on that actual pillar. Nice and easy bush one there. And with all the various different berries that would grow on a bush. So I like that. I like the little mushrooms here. Now I was really surprised because I always say check waterfalls, don't I? You've got such a lovely little gap in here and then there's nothing. So maybe something for an update, I don't know. I like that they've connected this area so that goes down into the spawn pool. Again, you've got room to put something in this area as well. I don't know if that's going to be something because obviously there's like a dirt drop that usually teleports you or drops you down. I can start to see where things could be in an update. Traffic cone really reminds me of one of those play mats that I used to have when you were little that you used to like drive your cars round. Painting is, of course, I love the fact it's pixelated and kind of really in keeping with the Minecraft pictures. Lovely little touch there. Love the TV. So clicking the first one, I want to be a burger, and this is one of those horrible little side games that I'm no good at. So in essence, it is just avoiding the pointy sharp triangles. And some of these you are better off kind of walking down, just mind the space of your jumps. See, walking down those. This did take me a couple of attempts, I'm not gonna lie. Those triangles are super sensitive. It did help me not to have the shift lock on, so if you do play with shift lock, I'd probably turn that off. And there we go. And someone's doing a little dance for me because I got up. Going back into the TV and into 3D shapes, and we have the 3D burger. The two images didn't do anything, but weirdly when you click on the 3 question marks, that folder disappears, but then it doesn't do anything, so I don't know if I've started to find a secret burger or something that's going to be in the next update. I don't know. So let's go to Runic. So you need to click the gong and then you can see that the rune moves and it comes up with this blue orb. Now this is where I think it's super unfair. because the clue here is runes from an eldest age, and it's obviously the runes, and it spells A, B, C, D, E. And this has got nothing to do with how you actually move forward with Runic. You know, if they had spelt out the word, I would have kind of got it and then said in the hint in another game. So obviously, thank you so much to this player here who said that you have to join a game called Find the Robloxians. So if it had spelt Robloxians in runes, I think that would have been fairer and actually gives people an indication what they need to do. So once you join Find the Robloxians, you then have these pillars again. Or are they obelisks? So for this one, you need to click on the actual text here. And then the first one is Awaken. Obviously not in the chat. Make sure you click it on there. You will see the shake, and then it says find 3 other obelisks and complete their puzzles. The next one is in Graveyard. So I think that you go round and you find the Robloxians and their first letter. Somebody had actually put it in the chat, so I just went and copied it, so I'm not going to take any credit for this. So what you need to type in is Joys. Again, that's quite hard, as some of these areas do have quite a lot of Robloxians in. This one I like quite a lot. So you need to look through these looking glasses, and then it actually takes away some of the actual crystals. So I really like the scripting on this. I think this is brilliant. And then you can see the numbers at the top, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the order of the letters. And again, you've got another one to do 1 and 2. So when you look through, and this took me a little while to figure out, but that is an A if you join all the dots up. So it's like dot to dot. So you've got CA, and then you've got an L and an M. So calm is the next one. I don't mind puzzles like that because I can actually do them if I can type it out right in the actual text. And then finally the one in City. Again, this one was nice and easy. So in the 4 corners of the map, the letters have appeared scrambled. So O, V, E and L. So of course that is love. You then get teleported through to this room, which mirrors the one that we've just been in Find the Burgers, and you collect the badge. When we go back to Find the Burgers, it says go back to where you started, something's changed. So going back to Runic, and I love the fact that the sign now says, "What have you done?" And there we go, Runic Burger has appeared. They do need a bit more of a helpful hint for that one, I think. See again, look, somebody's doing it, A, B, C, D, E, F. They've updated the pool realm, so love that they've put some more into that area. So you get to the pool realm is just swimming off the end of the beach. And we're in the pool rooms. You've got this burger chilling out on their floaty. So they've expanded this area, so we now have this kind of office. I was quite surprised one wasn't sort of a veiled entrance into the wardrobe, but maybe something for an update, or you have to open the wardrobes for a code. It's a shame they're not used. And then we have this room here, and then what we have for Forgotten is you have 4 ghosts. So that is the first ghost, and then when you touch them you will see them then populate onto this random sofa in a pool. Like, you wouldn't have a sofa in a pool room, would you? And then we've got another area, so that's where we came in, and then going to the right this time we drop down into another brand new area. Again, this is a lot bigger than the area we've just been in. We can see a ghost over there on the right hand side. There's 4 ghosts to collect. Again, there wasn't anything in the water. I would be putting something in there to make people swim in what you've built. I mean, you could have embarrassed Burger, couldn't you? And like, you've got to go off and find their swimming trunks that they've lost as they've been swimming. Like Mr. Bean, if you've ever seen that, there was a sketch episode where that actually happened. And then now we are making our way for Lost. So Lost said it's furthest from spawn behind blue tile. So at the very end of this room, we've got one of the triangles that leads to a blue tile room. I don't know if they could have made like this the shower room or like the changing room, so the rooms actually had a purpose. But on the back of the wall here, we have Lost. In the room opposite Lost, we have our next ghost. Again, that's lovely scripting on the ghosts. So we still have 1 ghost to find. The only area that I haven't looked at is where we found the original burger that was here. I've momentarily forgot what pool it was. There we go. And I spy in the corner we have our 4th and final ghost. And then again, lovely bit of scripting, you've got all 4 ghosts. Kind of reminded me of the film Stardust, with all of them kind of crowded round together. And then we just need to reset to get out of this room. And there we go, we have Forgotten Burger. Another wonderful update to this game. Thanks for watching, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.